Yo, you probably saw the video title. You're wondering why I'm talking? Well, don't worry, it's just going to be for the intro here. And once I get into the game, I'm gonna shut up, I'm not gonna be talking. This is loud. Right, we're gonna play Elden Ring. I've already played it a little bit when it first came out earlier this year. Not very far into the game though. I did spend like 200 hours on the game, but I never left the immediate area of Limgrave. I did Castle Stormvale, I did Godric the Grafted, and obviously I am spoiled on like some late game stuff, mind you. We've all seen the Lapisola here and what have you. But I've not experienced most of the game for myself, and what we're here to do now. There's gonna be no commentary, just to establish a couple of rules. I am gonna be reading the item descriptions, or rather there will be enough time for you to read them. I will be using spirit summons. I am going to be using NPC summons where they are available. I am not going to be using player summons though. In smaller dungeons I'll probably put my own sign down though and let other people summon me, because that's a fun gameplay aspect. What is not a fun gameplay aspect is PvP, because I'm utterly terrible at it. Always have been in Soulspawn games. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's quickly go over character creation and the opening cinematic in this video, and well, then I can shut up and you can enjoy the game alongside me. Because most of this is still gonna be the first time I'm experiencing it. I just need to turn down the volume a little. Right, new game, let's get into it. I've played pretty much all of the Soulspawn games before this, with the exception of Bloodborne, because that's still not available on PC. This is being recorded on PC. Yeah, we're gonna be playing as the Vagabond starter. I don't really have any idea what I want to do with my build specifically. I guess I'll just go with the save option and practice some kind of quality build to start with. I mean, realistically I want to be doing everything, especially in this game, because magic and what have you has been really expanded upon. But that's not really possible. So what do we have? We have the Vagabond. Let me actually get into that for a moment so we can see the stats alongside it. Vagabond, yeah, a knight exiled from the homeland to wander, solid armor clad origin, and the stats are leaning toward a quality build, kind of, a quality build heavy, no magic investment, and reasonably high health and endurance, so it's basically Dark Souls 3 Knight, Elden Ring edition. We don't have a Pyromancer in this game though, because they moved that into the Faith dude. He looks a bit different from the network test, doesn't he? Yeah, instead they gave us the Samurai, which to me looks like a second quality build, except this one is leading more into Dex kind of gameplay. Right off the bat, it's got equally low magic stats as the Vagabond, but less health, and instead higher endurance. Let's go more dexterity and strength. That still feels pretty much quality build to me. And the warrior over here, obviously going for kind of Persian Arabic warrior type, is pretty much the go-to deck starter. Strength dude, backstab, auxiliary status effect dude. We've got the pure magic class, the where are you? The pure faith class. And then we've got the hybrids, of course. I don't know, branching out a little bit into incantations and what have you is probably a good idea. So realistically the Confessor would probably be the best in slot for me to start with, given what I know this build is probably going to evolve into anyway. Yeah, and the Prisoner. It looks pretty lame, but as far as sorcery and melee hybrid goes, it's pretty powerful. Better than the Dark Souls 3 rendition anyway, because they actually have a pretty decent sorcery to start with, I believe. Anyway, we'll just go with the Vagabond because I feel like it. I'm vibing with it. And yeah, customization. Young. I'm a young person that can stay. Keepsake. No keepsake. The past has been well and truly left behind. No, we're gonna pick something. We'll pick something with permanence. Sort of get the challenge run or anything. I'm tempted to go with the Fanged Imp Ashes or the Golden Seed. I mean, considering all the options, Stone Sword Key is nice. You could use it right at the start to get into this weird grey thing after the tutorial, but I don't want to go there immediately anyway, so it doesn't matter. Cracked Pot. And it's an interesting way to modify the concept of throwing projectiles. Makes it less easier to spam firebombs, I guess. You can find plenty enough of them early game though, from what I remember, so yeah, Golden Seed of Fanged Imp Ashes is where it's at. The ashes of small diminutive golems. They are pretty poggers early on. They can proc blade, not super sturdy, but they do hold dagger, they do quite a bit of damage. They proc blade, yeah. Or Golden Seed for immediate flask upgrade. I think I'm just gonna roll off the Fanged Imp Ashes. And yeah, appearance, that's something we have to deal with real quick, but not for particularly long. Do we have a different base template to go with? Warrior, the most common face among the Tarnished. After all, they were all warriors once. This man looks very unfortunate to look like he does. That looks like a proper Northerner, yeah. Then let's go with the Reedlander base, maybe. Probably has the hairstyle I want to go for, and we book off there. Or we go with the Nightfolk dude. Yeah, like his face more. Hair's easier to change. Face takes ages to do. I mean, the nose needs a little fixing, but yeah. Let's go here. I want the Reedlander dude here. Gonna try to make this character look like myself, which also means I need black hair. And you need a lot less luster because that looks weird. Maybe add a little bit of white hairs in there, just to make it look nicer. Yeah, most everything is fine, just need to fix that nose and maybe give him a beard. Am I? Facial here, yeah, I was looking for literal beard option. Alright, what are we going with? We're not going with Santa Claus. We're not going to go with 1800s USA either. And this gives me some sort of Littlefinger vibes. Yeah, this looks fine. Much to here is good. Just less stable place. Yeah, now just need to figure out what to do with that nose. Where's that face structure? Would I do this from within the nostril section? No, let me see over here for a moment. Yeah, that's a start. Now we just need to make the thinner. Still a bit larger than it should be, I think, but I mean, it's fine. And just have a look at the skin stuff then, and we're good. Don't really want to add any special tattoos or anything at the moment. But yeah, skin color, adjust, and we make it, I want to keep it a bit ashen looking, I guess, but just brighter really. Yeah, not quite that pale, but it checks out. Right, where was the thing to... Yes, yo. Standard musculature is fine. I feel like the head should maybe be a little larger, like five notches larger, yeah. Chest looks fine. Most of this looks fine. Let's make the guy look a little firmer though. Keep standard musculature, I guess. Body hair color. Yeah, we have a literal body hair slider now instead of just the two options. And funnily enough, the completely maxed out body hair thing is not even as crazy as the 3 was. Let's keep it like around here, that's fine. One last thing I want to look at though, wasn't there a configuration where, yeah, skin features where you could change the luster of the skin? I don't really like the oily looking skin too much, but this is fine. Here we go. He looks like he's enjoying life, doesn't he? Let's save that to favorites. Yes. Actually, the voice. I'll go with mature 1. And yeah, here we are. That's pretty much it. We are gonna be a vagabond with a very deficient looking body. Probably going to branch off into a kind of quality build slash pseudo faith build. I literally have no idea where this is going to be going. Just need a name. You know, it's called a guy Drifter, because I've been playing a shit ton of Warframe recently, and he's hoping it not gonna get my controls completely chopped between the two games, because that is gonna be bad. Yeah, with that we're pretty much done. I'm gonna hit finish. We'll go through the intro cinematic and then you will not hear me talk again. So, just to quickly reiterate on the rules, there will be enough time to read descriptions and what have you. I'm gonna be allowing myself to be summoned in like smaller dungeons and what have you. I will not use player summons, I'm gonna use NPC summons though. And yeah, early on in the game when we're going through Limgrave, I'm pretty much gonna know what to do already because I've played it before. But after that, it's gonna stop. And yeah, FromSoft actually updated the game a few times since I last logged in. Added a few more story events to a bunch of characters and changed a bunch of other things, so even in Limgrave I guess there will still be new things to see for me. Anyway, let's go hit the finish button, get into the game, and yeah. Into cinematic time.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the Shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Yeah, imagine you just wake up from being dead and they told you now have to become some lord dude. I don't know, mate. Anyway, this is... Why? These sensitivity controls need some adjusting compared to Warframe. It feels very different again. But yeah, you know that well. You've heard it a dozen times somewhere else. Comment, subscribe, whatever, hit the bell, that kind of thing. I'm gonna shut up, end the video here, and we will be back momentarily. Just minus me talking and stuff. I'd really like talking for extended periods of time anyway. Yeah, what he said.